And let us continue.
I'm all refreshed and ready to take on the world.
Haven't they been saying he?
Always nice to have more
Are they?
friends.
Yeah, haven't they been saying he all this time to the city people and no one corrected them?
I hope everyone's getting along.
So I think there's a lot of problems with this. Like, first of all, they should have told us that it was a she. You know, it's like that's knocking out 50% of the people. How are we supposed to know who it is once we break into the prison? You know, tell us who she is, what she looks like, and any other pertinent information. The whole daughter thing, that's kind of crazy. You know, if you have a rough relationship with this character, I feel like that's pretty important to know. That way that we get off knowing what to expect when we start mentioning your name and we don't just get super surprised all of a sudden and we piss her off and we get into this type of situation. They definitely goofed here. 100%. They've been making us work the whole time we've been locked up in here. What's more, Agnes uses the stuff we produce to carry on their war. If something that I made hurt one of the family back in the city, I don't know what I'd do. Living with that anxiety for so many years, it's enough to send you crazy.
Always nice to have more friends.
Your cell's not this way. You better get back before the guards start giving us all an earache.
Always nice to have more friends.
You came with us. No one wants to be trapped in this cesspit, slaving the rest of their lives away. I want to get out of here as soon as possible. I dare say you do too. Come on, get to the central block for morning assembly. You can't be late or you'll wind up in a punishment cell.
Always nice to have more friends.
Talking about 5 years scavenging. They've really pulled the wool over these Agnian guards' eyes. Plenty of my comrades have been telling them that Mobius are pulling the strings, but they won't believe a word of it.
Always nice to have more friends.
At least you're not pregnant, Brenda. Riggy. I always get sad in the lead up to the day of the eclipse, a spectacle of slaughter. I'd rather be dying in battle. Why did I have to get myself captured back then?
Always nice to have more friends.
The identification devices work pretty well, it seems. Just take care the guards don't see our little modifications. And drawing attention to yourself by interlinking is absolutely out of the question, got it? The lost numbers locked up in the prison camp were all captured during missions they'd undertaken. They've remained here year after year with hardly a hope of getting out. We've had no idea what kind of life they've been leading here. Fixie. Controllers doing controller things. Well, the infiltration went fine, but then all heck broke loose. Well, it's hardly a surprise. Gondor's always been that way. Must be tough for poor Aggie and Augie. Thanks for letting me know, sucker. There were a lot of soldiers in this prison who I know well. It was devastating not knowing whether they were alive or dead, so it was a huge relief to see they're still alive. I know the mission here is to rescue Gondor, but I also want to make sure that we get everyone else home if we can. Crater Pond. Nothing for sale, friends. Please jog on, okay? Ruggy Scruggy. And Ruggy Scruggy help friends. Bill Show asked us to collect stones. Oh, Ruggy Scruggy had some of those. What do you mean had? Ruggy Scruggy lost all of them during prison labor times. Ruggy Scruggy not slacker like Mo Mama. So try very hard to search, but too many scary people, so could not find. I see where this is going. Fine, we'll go on a stone hunt for you. Not very helpful. Any color okay, so bring findings back to Ruggy Scruggy. You suck-a-foo.
Always nice to have more friends.
she'd have lost heart, I would have given her a good thrashing, but Gondor's Gondor wherever she goes. Okay.
We've really walked a bit, huh?
Where is this stone of yours? Gosh, it's all the way over there? You suck of food.
I want to go here now.
You'll see Gondor around the central block a lot. Just look for two burly dudes hanging around. I'm sure you won't miss them.
Always nice to have more friends.
And long years I spent in this prison camp. That's a humdinger of a stretch. Probably about time they picked me for the chop. What makes you think that? My age, you don't see many old prisoners in here, do you?
Always nice to have more friends.
What's for dinner? I'm sorry, there's so much on my plate right now, I can't really afford to help you guys out. Sure thing, could you spare us a few tips at the very least? Yeah, maybe. There's a Nopon trader who got mixed up with the Gen Pop here. If there's anything you need, that might be a way to get a hold of it.
Always nice to have more friends.
Alrighty then.
I'll tell you what we should all do. Not one frigging thing.
We do nothing.
If we just stay put here, and the city folk keep a low profile, no one has to die for small nuts.
So that's your now.
Penny finally drops.
Aren't they going to execute you next month?
So, it'll be 10 people if that. They've got over 1,000 locked up in here. It'll barely register.
So? Lives aren't statistics?
I'm saying if you stir shit like what Bitch Queen wants, you'll have 1,000 lives on your conscience. And also, you're gonna set the world to rights? Then what's that there on your arms, on your chests? And then there's the kitten. Little more than a month left. You must be the most eager of the lot.
That's enough.
Huh. Just shut up about the world already. All this holier-than-thou crap. You're only doing it for yourselves. You just fight out of self-pity. Flailing around thinking you can make a difference. When I see off lives, I do it with purpose.
Mia.
Just one more day, one more minute. You've no idea how many lives we've sent. All the friends we had, wishing they'd had more time. That was each and every day for us. But it was all we could do. It was all we had to believe in. Day in, day out. You are an Offseer? And when we finally made it to the city, I realized there was a whole different world out there. They're so lucky. I really thought that. I was astounded. Just by extending our years, life could be so different. I even saw the beginning of a new life. That tiny little hand that was grasping mine. I can understand why you want to protect that. If that's the now you speak of, we'd never kill that. Still, that's why. We're trying to protect it for you. To save our friends. To build a future that would make us free.
You've got about a month. That enough? For that?
I don't know. My time might be up before our fight is truly over. There's probably not that much I can do.
Mia.
But I've got to try. I'll keep trying while my flame still flickers. And after that,
Yeah, we gotcha. We'll carry on your will. Right, Noah?
Of course. I don't really want to imagine that. But there's just no running away from it. All we can do is move forward. We have to. That day, Guernica entrusted us with this power. And because of that, we made friends with former enemies. Believe us, your now is safe with us, as is the future.
So, that's your argument.
What's this?
For the Cloud Keep, where the real Queen of Agnes is taking her beauty sleep. You'll need that to get in. Kinda like a key. This thing took a liking to... names?
Noah.
Mio. Noah and Mio. I'll remember that. Anyways. The doodad reacted to you two when you teamed up. I think it was probably like telling me to give it to you.
Thank you.
you're helping us now?
Still hate the fact that Bitch Queen sent you. But hey, the what's name did pick you, so. And I did promise.
Promise?
In 3 days, Agnes will be holding a large-scale training exercise on Daedal Isle. Of course, that means minimal security for us. That'll be our chance to escape.
How, then?
Well, the only way I know how. Am I right, you dads?
Yeah! I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, the proverbial's gonna hit the fan.
Them's the breaks. Take it or leave it.
All right. In 3 days.
Just do some prison things until then. Oh, just try to keep in line, would ya? We don't want to draw attention.
We'll keep that in mind.
Oh, and a quick word of advice. When all is lost, let him hear you roar. Got that?
Hear us roar.
All that power you wield, that's exactly what it was meant for.
You don't know where Ouroboros. Get out of here. We're done today. Scuttle back to your hole, you rat bastards. If we keep crowding together like this, a nice Mr. Jailer might show up and rattle your empty heads together. No worries, we'll clear out. Before you go, just one more word to the wise. If you're going to pretend to be model prisoners, you'd better put some effort into the jobs the guards give you. What kind of jobs are they? It's different depending on the day. Anyway, come here again in the morning. We'll be here. You have to wake up early? Looks that way, sweetie. Noah, would be good idea to sleep early today. Early to sleeping, early to waking. Right. Excuse me, we freed 5+ colonies? Yeah, but, you know, we kinda... I mean, from my point of view, I feel like we destroyed those colonies. You know, kind of ruined it all. Look at that, a real critical mass of weapons grade suckle foods, if I ever saw one. Pardon? This was all the Queen's idea, wasn't it? Or Monica's idea, wasn't it? Don't be getting any ideas, will ya? Doesn't matter what kind of hotshots you guys think you are. If you're in here, you stick to the rules. Alrighty. You hate drastic character changes like this? I agree 1000%. It's so unbelievably silly to build up that character as like a total jerk, and then literally the next time we talk to that character, now we're buddy-buddy. We really could have had an arc here where we're actually trying to build trust with her, trying to figure out what she wants, all this other stuff, make this character actually mean something.
I've already got food on the brain. Can't forget our progress update.
Yeah, let's get some food on the go.
I'm envious.
Of what?
You, Mimi, Noah, you're all so incredibly confident.
Who's confident? It's all a big act. I don't know about Noah and Mio. But me, though? I'm pathetic.
Huh?
I'm just acting tough. To pump myself up like I'm not a wimp.
You think you're a wimp?
Yeah. I'm a lot like you.
Huh?
But look, what's wrong with that anyway? If we're weak, there's room to grow. Right? Remember the first time you became Ouroboros? You yelled, "Lance, come with me!" Huh? You reached out for the strength you needed.
Oh.
Our friend Yoren, he became Mobius. But that wasn't him. That's his life's purpose? Like Spark it is. So I think maybe I want to figure out the purpose of my own life. I want to get stronger. And if Yoren surpassed me, I'll get even stronger than that.
Oh, wow.
I won't be doing it for the recognition, nor to be liked. I'll do it for myself.
Even if people don't recognize it, right?
We're here. This is us. Let's keep being true to ourselves. What's wrong with that?
Same old plans.
Same old Senna.
Never stop being you, okay? Recognizing your own purpose. Huh. You mind if I pinch that mindset?
What you talking about? Friends don't need to ask.
Huh?
Huh? Here's to us, the mighty weaklings.
Yeah.
Everyone ready? Oh yeah. Gondor told us to go to the central cell block. It's all about the same time now as it was when we infiltrated the prison. What if that foul-mouthed jailer's there? He'll no doubt be at the morning gathering. Okay then, shall we go, my fellow model prisoners? Good luck at hard labor, everyone. Hope we get off lightly. Game has less cursing than 2, but they balance it out with Gondor's incredibly potty mouth. I really like what they've done with the game as a whole. I don't necessarily know if they're making it up, but they're using words that are certainly very different from what I'm used to hearing, like spark, you know, like spark that, or mutters, or like Uni, whenever she wants to say something, she'll reference some part of like the Queen's wardrobe or something like that. You know, it's funny to me, but I love it. It makes it more like worldly to me, I guess. It's like a world building aspect. The guards know we wouldn't stand for it if they laid a hand on Gondor, so they turn a blind eye to most stuff. Things have definitely gotten livelier around here since Gondor arrived. We've got the daughter of the Elder with us now, and that gives us all some hope.
Don't tell me we've got to listen to another tedious speech.
We also have the reason why Monica could not come with us, and it's because if she was with us, they would like require some dialogue about how Monica's here and their daughter and their issues, and that's, you know, developers don't want any part of that. Good morning, prisoners. How are you this fine morning? It's a good day to show gratitude to your jailers. We let you keep your criminal lives. Least you could do is work till you die. Then what don't work, don't eat. And so, without further ado, here's your work details for today. Today's food gathering duty is on the perimeter woodland. You're to team up based on your assigned cell. First, gather 20 each of Arnomiles, gold burdocks, peachy truffles, and honey plums. That is all. Sounds like another breezy one today. Oh, for sure. Might even be able to sneak in on Naparoo, don't you think? Seems plenty rough to me. Damn, I don't even want to think what a hard day's work looks like here. Something wrong, Tyon? Those foodstuffs that the guard named. The exact same food that the castle distributes to us. Hey, does that mean the food the colonies receive, it's all picked here? It would be the natural conclusion. So they're using the lost numbers as free labor. Now opening the gate to the perimeter woodland. No funny business, you hear me? Anyone acts suspicious, they get taken out. End of. We're supposed to keep our heads down until we can execute the plan. Let's just head for the woodland. Gives it more personality, that's for sure, but you've seen people talk snuff about the lack of real swears in the game. That doesn't bother me at all. I don't say swear words.
Always
So
nice to have more friends.
it's perfect for me. I like.
Was it just me, or did the guard back there say first?
There might be more to this job than we bargained for. I think we're in for a rough day.
I like how different it is. Plus, like, why would you get mad or criticize a game for not having swear words in it? That just seems like a strange criticism. You've got some tremendous power locked away in there, haven't you? I wouldn't try using it. while on prison duty, though. The guards are sure to find out. Yeah, we know. No interlinking, right? Alright. How do you guys know this? What I wouldn't give for a taste of the city's cuisine. Don't go getting the wrong end of the stick, mind. I have no regrets about following the lady. None at all. It's just, every now and again, I think of the food in the city and get such a rush of nostalgia. Honey plums. Oh my gosh, there are a lot of question marks here. Oh my god. I think it's just annoying. Annoying filler. Seeing those other versions is actually entertaining. I have a similar outlook, for sure. It's just, it's nice seeing something different, I guess. There's no way that any of those question marks...
Well, how about we inquire about our new digs along the way?
No way any of these question marks are going to be hero quests, unfortunately. I love gathering days. It's a chance for me to go off into my own little world and talk about my favorite books all day. What I wouldn't give for some of Leanne's works.
Looks like a pretty rare specimen.
I get a landmark there? I did. Gotta collect a lot of stuff. Looking like we might actually meet today's quota. Some days can be a lot more problematic. What happens if we don't hit the quota? It's better if you don't know.
This was a nice find.
Actually,
Huh? Is that
better if we did know. That way, they were gonna kill us or something. Try to prepare for it. Is this what prison work is always like? Yeah, man. Some days, instead of picking food, it's mining for resources. Either way, a full hard day's labor. I see. You haven't picked your share yet, right? Here, have this. Are you sure? We don't want you too tired when the breakout happens, yeah? Thanks, this will definitely help.
Everyone's doing the same work,
Oh.
but they're still happy to share with strangers.
Let's hope we can get them out without a hitch.
Interesting.
this was a nice find.
It's because there was a crap ton of it in Xenoblade 2? You think that they think that the devs backpedaled? I guess I could see some of that, but you know, so far this is a totally different world with totally different characters. No, totally different world. Not 100% sure on that, but it's looking somewhere there. So, you know, like, these characters can talk differently. It makes sense to me, I guess, but I'm a reasonable person. Lots of people on the internet are not very reasonable. An old squad mate told me once that this territory used to belong to the city way back when. It was a fertile place which produced a lot of crops. Hope's Rest, they used to call it. And they still call it the same thing in here. It'd be funny if it wasn't so sad. Give me the loot.
This
Give me
was
the
a
loot.
nice find.
Oh my gosh, here. We got a lot of stuff. I don't know if I want to talk to these people and take their food. You guys grow these. Yeah, the soil's decent to begin with, so it wasn't too much of a hassle. But it does piss me off to think they're filling up the guards' stomachs too. And you guys can grab a few. It's the same gold burdocks they had you picking. Thank you so much. Can't quite believe I'll be seeing the back of this place in a few days. Wish I could take this soil with me when I go.
Oh, for the love of Spark, how can there still be more to do? Unbelievable.
Stop whining and get to it already. You're just dragging this out.
Calm down, Lance. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can gather all the ingredients I need without actually talking to the last couple of people. And then I'm going to talk to them afterwards and see what they say.
Whew, there's so much you can gather around here. To think this is how they keep the colonies fed. I honestly don't know how to feel.
Fair. The game is pretty adult in other ways regarding regardless of cursing. You know, child soldiers. Yeah. Absolutely that. Correct. Oh, this is... Oh. Look, there's 3 of them, blue, red, and yellow. Napon said any color was fine, as I recall. In that case, all of them. And decide, let's just take them all. Why would we not take them all? I like this. These monsters are just roaming around, and we got the people just roaming around like there's no monsters.
Oh, are we finally finished? Let's get this report done.
And all those question marks did disappear. Okay. Well, I stopped a couple of people from getting robbed. It's the monster's day off. Prison looks like it'd be really easy to break into and break people out, but also a pretty big building. It's Earth Thing. Walk back just in case I ain't no fat loops that I want.
Quite a rare sight.
Nice how you have all these commanders with you and no one recognizes them. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's just weirder that we have these clothes on and nobody else has, like, eccentric, strange clothes. But, you know, nobody's batting an eye. You had the Mobius guy in your party? Oh, man. Sure, nothing would happen. And this fall damage noise kills you. Yeah. A little over the top, isn't it? We've collected our quota. Let me be the judge of that. Right then, here's the list for the next batch. What? We worked our butts off, and now you want more? Got a problem with that? Feel free to die if you prefer. We're keeping you alive out of the goodness of our bleeding hearts. You want to stay that way, you work. What did you just... Hey, we need to lay low until you know. Yeah, say that right in front of the guard. Right, that'll do it. Work's over for today. Back to yourselves, you animals. You filthy animals. They can't question the drip, obviously. Stink of dirt. We gotta stay patient, just 2 more days. It's inconceivable. All the people here have had to work like this every day. They're being seen as expendable labor. I imagine the overseers don't even consider them human. We need to keep our strength up for tomorrow. Time to call it a night. Yeah, you're right.
I think I had enough back-breaking labor to last me for a term or 2.
Tyon, are you feeling unwell? Shall we head back to the cell and let you rest up for a bit?
I have your stones. We've got something for you. Oh, that's very nice of you. You bring all stone. Yeah, we couldn't decide which one was best. Let's see, in that case, please take blue stone. Okay. Give warm regard of Ruggy Scruggy to Shilshil. That didn't go the way I thought it would. Friends need something. Ruggy Scruggy entrusts nitty-gritties of trade to partner. Friends want something, tell to partner. The Napa needs are many. Oh, friends, please jog on. The Napa needs are many. Oh,
Gotta
hello.
watch the pennies.
Ends the window of opportunity. Up on enemy duration. Extends duration when quelling enemy rage with burst. Ignore blowdown and launch by somersaulting. What? Go in here yet?
Can't forget our progress update.
Good morning. Everything's ready. And let's get to the central cell block. I'll give our best to the old penal colony again today, mateys. And Gondor certainly enjoys giving off, considering how insistent he was that we keep our heads down. Actually, if I recall correctly, she said to pretend to be model prisoners. Whatever we do, we have 1 more day of it. All the guards here are young and green, and in a few years they'll be gone, replaced with new ones. To think we're locked up here in prison, and we're gonna live longer than that lot. Funny old thing.
Ugh, morning assembly already. I'm afraid I'm gonna start snoring while standing up.
You've got to pay attention or they're gonna get real mad.
I didn't want to interrupt that, but it didn't interrupt it, but it got rid of the subtitles. Hey Gondor, you're looking chipper. Good news? You could say that. I'm looking forward to when stuff hits the fan. You lot just get your heads down and keep acting like model prisoners. Just like old Gondor here. You, a model prisoner? You shut up. I'm about the most bang-up, tip-top inmate there is. Everything will turn out just fine if we just abide by Milady. Think that attitude's gonna get you through? I don't expect you to understand, but there's a world of difference between Milady and your average grunt. You know the reason why Milady is here. Don't know myself, but she must have something important in mind. Aggie and I fight only according to Milady's wise commands on a strictly need-to-know basis. Strictly need to know. Oh, the sneeze coming on. The job today is culling the Ferris population living in the perimeter woodland. Anyone who kills a Ferris will be excused from the other duties for the rest of the day. Make sure to bring proof when reporting in. Not just any Ferris, though. The idea is to eradicate the ones that are going berserk. Well, that's much more like it. No more digging in the dirt like yesterday. Ferrises are reported to have mauled a large number of people yesterday. Have fun out there. Why don't you use your Levnesses and make quick work of them? The units assigned here are being prepared for war games tomorrow. Even if they weren't, why bother wheeling out the big guns for something this trivial? Especially when we've got you lot. Now get out there. The day's a-wasting. Anyone found disobeying orders will be terminated on sight. Guess the monsters are off break now. So much for an off day. Yep. The weekend is over. Sounded pretty gleeful about that, don't you think? Gleeful's the word, yeah. All he's gonna have to do is sit back and enjoy the show while we're out there fighting crazed Ferrises. Can't understand how one can derive any pleasure from such a cruel pastime. Still, we ought to move out. Move out. Alright, one feral.
Snuff those guards treating us like dirt. Who do they think we are?
I can handle one feral.
I know exactly how you feel. Still, for the good of the plan, let's hold our peace for now, eh?
Or enraged. The guards we have here remind me of the conservative faction in the city. They spend the whole time shut up in a safe place, just taking care of whatever's laid out in front of them. They've never even seen what real life has to offer.
Guess it's time to plan the day.
When monster culling duty rolls around, Gondor's crew really come through for us. Folks in here start to settle into their natural roles after a time. Everyone helps each other out here then. Yeah, the people you're locked up with turn into a sort of family eventually.
Today's job is way better than yesterday's. I still can't seem to work up the energy.
If we do this, we're exempt from the other jobs. I think this is our best bet.
This was a nice find.
Beautiful. Oh. Dead people.
We have to make sure we don't blow our cover while in combat.
Yeah. No interlinking. Got it.
Gondor. Oh, it's you, Dags. Thought I told you to keep a low profile. Go on, get out of here. You won't get rid of us that easily. Do it yourselves. And let's at least make it quick. Not a problem. Be in my party? She is not.
Demon Slayer!
First come, first serve.
Show us what you got, Senna! Oriole!
Eat this!
Overboard! Enemy's broken away from me!
You didn't disappoint.
I'm afraid of no good. We got a lot of HP. Alright, who's got the break? Oh, stop right there. Fast legs on that one. Don't sound so impressed. We lost it, huh? Who's after it, you sucker? We better run after it. And what about these folks here? I'm touched by your concern, but they're experienced soldiers, alright? Come on, you lousy grunts. Gonna keel over from tiny scratches like that? Pathetic. You get up right now, or so help me, I'll tear you limb from limb and feed you to the Ferrises, my bloody self. Easy gets, I swear. I'll pile them up somewhere out of the way, then I'll come find you. Go on ahead now, don't waste the head start. You say? You gonna pile them up? Are you gonna pile those gits in a hub?
The paw prints lead deeper into the woodland.
Come on, let's chase this thing down. Don't want it getting away.
Thought she was gonna knock them out. Ah. They're all family here, remember?
It's more brutal than I thought.
How could they let this thing loose? Whose sick idea was this?
What I don't get is, like, if a console doesn't show up and be like, ah, I knew you were here all along, it's, we're gonna have some problems. We took the eye patches off. We caught up with it. Good, now let's take it out before it hurts anyone else. That's at full HP.
Come here! I got something for you!
Wow, thanks.
Enemy's broken away from me! Come here! I got something for you! Nothing. Enemy's broken away from me!
There I go.
Something for you!
Color, please. I got the topple. I got the topple. Launch. Smash. Wow. You're good then. Color, please. Color. Calm down. Oh no, the proof that we needed, it's vanished into motes. We took it down somehow. Sure don't mess around with the work detail here. Our duty's accomplished, what now? Probably go report it in, but... Or what, you already took it out? I barely got to go nuts yet. Go nuts? You really have a taste for battle. Oh well, what's done is done. You dags better hop to it and report to the guard. Are you sure? Sure, I'm sure. You earned it, didn't you? Anyhow, since there's not a lot of attention on this place now, we'll take a look around and scope things out for tomorrow. Alright, if that's how you want to play it.
Guess that wraps up today's work.
Let's go report back.
I had to check, you know. Very important to check. Alrighty, well, I think this is where I'm going to call it quits for today. Got some rendering left to do. All other stuff. And this is a decent spot to end, I suppose, right before the prison breakout, which I'm sure is going to take a decent amount of time. So, I guess we got that to look forward to tomorrow. No promises on what time I'll be streaming tomorrow, but it's probably going to be around 7 a.m., 8 a.m., something like that, Pacific time. And, you know, we'll put some time into the game again. Thanks for the hostage situation. Well, we're starting main story right off the bat tomorrow. So, you know, sorry, not sorry. But yeah, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Don't really have anywhere to send people that I could also watch. So I'm just gonna, you know, let everybody disperse. See you next time I see you.